All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 11th of February. And wow, two events last night, the champagne event at the Ritz-Carlton and then the wine and chocolate event at the Sub-Zero Showroom, one of our annual events here. And that's what we're here to promote again today, folks. Another event, one of the greatest properties in Pauillac, the next door neighbor to Chateau Latour, Chateau Lafite, Chateau Mouton-Rothschild, Chateau Pichon Lalande. This is one of the two Pichons, Pichon Comtesse and Pichon Baron, right across the street from each other in Pauillac on the main drag there. And this property in off vintages produces some of the greatest wines in Bordeaux. And we have got 10 vintages that we're going to put on the table tonight, well actually a couple weeks from tonight, on the 25th of February, and going all the way back to the legendary 1949 vintage. This is a perfect bottle. It was brought to us by a ship captain, and one of his billionaire customers had left it on board the boat. And like I said, man, it was a perfect example. The fill on this one, it's beautiful. It was recorked at the Chateau some years ago. We'll find out when we pull the cork out. We drank one from the same lot a year ago. It was absolutely brilliant. We've also got a lot of other great vintages on the table, even if the 49 isn't good. We've got 1959. We've got 1964, 1970, 1982, of course, 1983, 96, 98, 2001, 10 vintages in all. We're going to be covering 5 or 6 decades worth of Pichon Lalande's history. As I mentioned before, this is one of the next door neighbors to several of the first growths, and well, all 3 of them in Pauillac, I guess. And some of its vineyards lies over into the border of Saint-Julien, and some people say this wine has a rather feminine approach because of that. The majority of the vineyard is planted at Cabernet Sauvignon, but hey, like you know, this blend changes every year depending on the weather. And not only do we have 10 vintages on here to taste, we have a few wines to sell. We've got a little Pichon Lalande hanging around here. 2005 vintage. We've got a solid case in wood. We will not be showing that wine. Unfortunately, still a baby. You know, these great vintages Bordeaux need time. And that's the great thing about buying a solid case of something like this. You can try a bottle in a couple years from now, try a bottle a few years from then, come back to it in a couple of years, and when it's drinking at its peak or where you like it, drink the rest of the case up. All right, folks. Well, I'm your host, Edouard Miailhe, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.